Hi, I'm Pastor Berger. In his 1933 inaugural address, President Franklin Roosevelt spoke these famous words to Americans struggling under the impact of the Great Depression. He said, "We have nothing to fear but fear itself." I'm not sure I buy that, because I think there are actually lots of things in life to legitimately fear, like bad news from a medical test, that phone call in the middle of the night we never want to get, not being able to handle our work stress, or not being able to pay our bills if we get let go, someone we love rejecting us, aging taking away our independence, death taking away our life, or the life of someone we love. And then there's the biggest legitimate fear of all, the fear that God may not be able to love, forgive, or take to heaven someone as arrogant, petty, self-loving, and self-centered as me. That was the fear that gripped the hearts of those shepherds on that Christmas night. They were freaked out enough by the appearance of the angel that came to them suddenly in the middle of the night, but they were really terrified because the glory of the Lord shone around them. In other words, they suddenly found themselves standing in the presence of the God who is fully aware of everything we think and desire and say and do, and who always measures that against his holy will, that we should always be as good and pure and selfless and loving as he is. And if not, this God will reject us and throw us as far away from him as possible and into hell forever. That's the fear you and I would have if we died and stood before God for judgment, and he was not our Savior. But he is our Savior. That was what the angel was there to tell them. And that is why the first words out of his mouth were, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord." Now, I don't know what things in life are causing you fear right now, but I know God does. It is why he tells you no less than 76 times in the Bible, "Do not be afraid." And for good measure, he adds, "Do not fear," another 34 times. But most of all, he gives you the best way to cope with fear. The certainty that whatever you face, a God who loves you is with you to comfort and help you. And the certainty that because this God is your Savior, nothing in life and not even death, not even your sin, can keep you with life, from life with him forever. This is happy Christmas surprise number 10. When God is your Savior, you really do have nothing to fear. Go ahead and listen to the Christmas hymn, "God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen," and listen especially for that line that captures the amazing comfort of Christmas. "God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day." Merry Christmas.